Hi, this is Dennis from Smoke Daddy Inc. and Pellet Pro Grill. I'm here today to show you, we sell a lot of these single and double door verticals. They're up tall like this. And we sell them now with the controller up high here. It makes it a lot simpler to use. But a lot of people are buying our hopper assemblies, and some of the older ones that we sold, the controller is down low. So what we've come up with is a retrofit kit to bring this controller up higher. So let me show you, this is one of our older models. I already pulled the hopper off of here and got it up on the bench. Now, one thing, this is where the RTD probe goes through. You take this off after you get the hopper off of there. You can take that off, and then the RTD wire is exposed. Now, what you'll do eventually, you'll put this panel on here like this in order to get this controller up higher. So this is the box it'll come with it, and the way this will come, there's some wiring harnesses in here, and this one will be for here, and this one will go in your hopper to extend the wires for connecting it. So what you need to do is you get your hopper up here on a bench. You can take the bottom, sometimes there's a bottom cover on here, get that off, and what you can do here, you sit like this. Take these 4 screws off of here. That holds the hopper box on there. And once you get that off, then there's 4 screws for that. And you then take the bottom, and you'll be able to get this like this. Now, if you come over here and take a look, there'll be a hole here where your RTD wire comes out. But what we're going to do is we're going to use that hole in order to put this new wiring harness in there. So what you need to do, this is the toughest part, is to make this hole a little bit bigger so you can fit these connections through there. Now you could use a saber saw or something like that, but you know, if you have one of these, you know, make sure you wear some safety glasses. Once you get that opened up like that, you know, get any of the burrs off. And you can put this in here like this now, okay? And then then we'll put it back together. So let me get that back together, and then we'll go to the next step. Okay, we put this wiring harness in there. If you want to look at these, this is the end that should be coming out. I believe these are the female plugs, they call them. And once you got that, let's flip it up like this. Take your controller out here. Push that in here. And now you have everything right here to replug back in there. What you need to do is cut the wire ties here that is holding that bundle. And just start taking them out and redoing it. So the red and white, just disconnect your controller. All of these are going to be color. You can just match the colors up, and you should be good to go. The red and white is for the hot rod. This is the auger motor. It's the blue and white. The fan motor is the green and white. And the power is the black and white. So you get those all in there, and now you're all set with that. So the other thing that will come along with this is going to be some wire ties, so you can rebundle this back up. Now, the hole here on the side where the controller was, just take this cover off of here, and you can replace it and cover that hole up. This is where your controller will go back on there. So let me get this all back together here. This will fit right on there, and we'll be right back. Okay, now that you have your controller off, you put the wiring harness through here. We've got it all hooked up to our components. Now, if you want to, this is a good time. You can test to make sure you have everything hooked up properly. You can hook up the controller to this wiring harness. You just have to make sure that it's plugged into the RTD. If it doesn't get a signal, you'll get an error. So to check that, we'll just plug it in, turn it on. It's in standby. While it's in standby, you should have the main fan should be running. You hit the feed, the main fan will shut off and the auger will turn on. And that's telling you that you got everything is hooked up properly. So yeah, with that test, you'll know that you got everything hooked up to the proper components. So okay, we're gonna get the other part, get that ready to go, and we'll show you how that goes. Okay, now you have the controller off, and now you're ready to put this, I'll call it the sub-assembly, to get it all put together here. What I would do is we'll take this part off here, and you can put it on here. We'll come along with the 4 screws here, and I won't put every screw in there. You know what I'm talking about. Put the screws in. Now, this will go through here. This is what will run down to your hopper and connect to all the components. Now, you want to put the controller in here and run all the connections through this hole, along with the RTD. Wire. Once you get that in there, make sure all the wires go through here. I'm not pinching anything. Okay, put your controller screws back in here. And then you're all set. We'll connect these. Now you can connect all these. Again, these are all color coded, so the black and white goes to the black and white, blue and white goes to the blue and white. Green and white, and then the red and white. So once you have all that hooked up, we'll get this all put back. We'll put these screws in here and get this mounted on there, and we'll go from there. We'll be right back. Okay, we've got this assembly all put together. Here, I'll turn it this way. If you want, you know, once you get the wires in there, you can hold this with a little bit of tape. It might make it a little easier, you know, so they don't to stay in there. But you have to take your RTD wire and plug it in here like that, and then get that all in there. Get somebody to help you here. Now, this should be 5.5 inches from here to here is what we're doing. You can pretty much put it wherever you want, but this is the best way. Now, these are self-tapping screws. We'll have to, let me get one in there. It would have helped if we had the right socket. There it is. Okay, now that we have the right screws, we can proceed. So these are self-tappers. If you want it, you know, get those in there. There's one. We get a couple of them in there to hold that. And then we'll move on here. Yeah, these are self-tappers. So we'll get those in. I think you can let it go. It should hold on there. And get that all on there, and then we'll put the hopper in there and hook everything up, and away we go. So we'll be right back. Okay, we're all set here to hook the hopper up to the controller. Now, all your connections here are here. Again, you know, just it's all color coordinated. So yeah, the black to black, red to red, blue to blue, and green to green. And we'll get those hooked up. We'll get the hopper hook back on there, and we'll give her a run. Okay, we got the hopper back on. We got the cover where the controller used to be on there. Everything's good. The only thing we got left to do is put the back on here. But now let's plug it in and see what we got. So you plug it in. It shows the version of the controller. Push the on button. I hear the fan running. It's in standby. We'll hit the feed button, and I can hear the auger running. So yeah, we're all hooked up here. Everything looks like it's ready to go. So yeah, that's how you would attach that to it. So I guess I lost my thing. Yeah, the difficult rating on this would be 1 6-pack per person. So there you go. Give us a call at 847-336-1329, or give us a look at smokedaddyinc.com. We'll be more than happy to help you and get you all fixed up. Thanks for looking. Go start cooking.